guys, so baseball bat strike. We're not talking about an actual baseball bat. Yeah, we're talking about using your wrist where you'd wear your watch in the same way that you'd swing a baseball bat, take someone's head off. Yeah? This is a strike that I've used successfully many times on the door and in some other circumstances also. Every time when I use this strike, no matter what weight I am, you can see I put a bit of weight on now, even when I was 12.5 stone. Basically, from the time I land, I swear that the person ends up on the floor down there, unconscious.
That has knockout power. Disgusting.
Now, there's a few people that do this technique wrong. When they do it wrong, and unfortunately there's a lot of people that teach it wrong too. When it's done wrong, it will cause injury to yourself if ever you have to call upon it in a real situation. There is a time and a place to strike with your wrist bottom here. That's at close quarters in a whipping fashion. You might have seen that in another video. But you would never do it like this because you will hyperextend your elbow, causing yourself an injury to bone, tendon, ligaments, etc. Don't do it that way. Secondary injury, or the second most common injury that people get when they watch this strike and don't come to me to learn it, is that they don't get the finishing formation, which is the elbow bent in the middle slightly. The elbow being higher than the striking tool, which is the wrist, and the shoulder back here and relaxed. Lastly, if I turn around this way, I'm leaning slightly away from target same time. So I've created that gap for the full swing of my striking tool to go into action. So to make sense of what I just said, the strike looks like this. Now this is a strike that is not really to be thrown as a preemptive. This is not really a strike to be your first initial strike, as it has an element of telegraph to it. However, thrown in combination, off of a right cross, off of an overhand right, off of so many different strikes, it's even straight off a jab, wham, just hit them for it. It's a long hook. That's all the way you got to think about it. It's a long hook. This is a devastating knockout strike. My main target, carotid artery on the side of the neck, straight up and down. Carotid artery, anterior triangle, mastoid process, even will whip round to the back of the neck on occasions. The temple, the side of the jaw, the ear itself, it's all gravy. The side of the chin, wherever you hit, it does justice. One little final point on this particular strike, and this is a factor that goes across the board in our striking. In our striking, we always have a thing, and I'm not going to give too much away, but you must understand, as this I'm using my left arm here to do the strike here, the end result, the same side foot, meaning that this is my left arm, so my left foot, at the end of it, my toes will face target. If my foot is facing north, and I'm hitting east, I've lost a lot of power, for one. For two, I'm prone to causing myself the injury because I ain't got the maximum movement to allow me to get to the right position. So one more time, let's have a look at it. And there you have the baseball bat strike. Whoosh.